Yo up guys, Mr. Gruss here, back from MBR StarCast. Got some more live League of Legends gameplay for you guys today. They even bring you some more mid lane gameplay. We're actually playing as Math Yi today. When I say live, it is once again one of our spectator modes, but for some reason my LoL replay is still not working properly, hence why I haven't got the start out menu. And why it's got this little bar still here and it actually looks like I'm playing instead of having the spectator screen. I don't know why this is. I don't know. I think LoL Replay is having some problems at the moment. I had the same thing with my Z game, and it doesn't actually add names to the files anymore like it used to. So maybe it's been a little bit buggy at the moment. I notice I have no gold there. It doesn't even say 0 or anything, even though I wouldn't have any gold. But nevertheless, Master Yi, mid lane, AP, of course. Not really a big Master Yi player. Never really found him. I always thought he was pretty useless. I didn't really see much interest in him, by the fact that he can kind of kill turrets quickly if you go AD and he can backdoor real quick. So he's never been a champion that's appealed to me. I played him once or twice. I've seen a lot of APEs who are just OP and you could like just do your Q and you get a pentakill. It's just jokes. I kind of learn why during the videos. As this video goes on, we'll kind of see the effects Master Yi really can have. I was quite surprised by the damage that he actually does through being AP. And obviously how his ultimate works, which we'll kind of touch on a little bit later. But even less, we're giving Poppy a little bit of hand on her walls, and now onto Blue Camp. Actually, under the new patch, this is the old patch at the moment. Obviously, the new one hasn't come in just yet, but once it does, the wolves, golems, and raves will actually spawn at the same time as the ancient golems. So 155, which just basically means you can get early XP. So it kind of means if Ezreal and Janna on our bot lane wanted to get a little early advantage trying to get level 2, they could take our golems, whilst the other AD carry and support wouldn't be able to do that as they're on the blue side, so or blue buff side on the purple side, so it wouldn't work out that way, so they can kind of lose out, and it means that they might be able to make a level 2 player happen. So say if you had something like Tristana or Leona, you could quite easily jump on someone and burst them down pretty quickly if you'd hit level 2 before your opponents and they didn't see it coming, which would be the case through taking those golems. But nevertheless, starting off with Yi, missed that last hit there with my Q. I'm just trying to get my head around how my Q works. I never understood before, like if someone pressed Q, how they would originally go back to where they were standing, because I always used to press, when I played Yi in the past, I pressed Q on the target. Obviously if you do that, then it takes you to them. So what I was told by my friend who plays Yi quite a bit mid, or not massively, but he's quite good when he plays Yi, is that if you Q a minion, and as long as the character, their champion, is in range, it will hit them. And that's what that means that you can pretty much stay where you are and still do damage to them. Because obviously, if I just Q her now, I'd be on top of her and I'd be under a turret. But if I was to do the same thing, I'd be on the same thing with the minions anyway, because of how far they're actually pushed into a turret range. But you can see there how I hit a minion and I was still able to do some damage to her, which was nice. Nice early game. I thought Diana would be a bit of a counter to Master Yi. I didn't really struggle too much against her as this game kind of goes on. I was able to keep her at bay a little bit. We can see at the moment we're up to 19 CS, which is highest in the game compared to Diana's only on 5, so taking a little bit of turret hit, but that's the beauty of having meditation now. I believe it's called meditation. It's got to be something like that, hasn't it? Meditate. Which I just think is OP, the fact that I can... I just couldn't believe it when I first started. I've never really properly looked at Yi, and I was looking at it. I was Master Yi channels restoring 200 plus 91, which is like double my AP, which that is stacking on, which is just crazy. Udyr comes here to a gang. I'm not sure if I actually flash away. I possibly may flash away from this. I do drop pretty low. Yeah, I do have to flash away in the end. And then here comes Udyr trying for the gang. Luckily, Poppy was there just in time. We chucked Ignite down on him, and that will pick up a kill there. In theory, thinking about it, looking at how I am, I probably could have meditated and went back into lane, because obviously I got about 300 HP back. But I decided to back, and I believe I buy a Blast and Wand. What seems like, yeah, hit 860 and buy a Blast and Wand. I think it was alright, you know. I wasn't too sure how about going for Doran's Ring to start off with, because obviously you don't have any health pots, but because of how OP his heal is, it's crazy. And what I also wanted to pick up on his heal is the fact that while channeling Master Yi gains 100 armor and measures, how crazy is that? Like, no wonder he can just stand there tanking the turret for so long when he's healing. It's just insane. And then your Q fully stacks with AP as well, which I think is crazy. Master Yi leaps across the battlefield, striking up to 4 enemies, dealing 150 plus 96. magic damage. It's just crazy, and obviously that's just going up the whole time. So as soon as you get like a death cap on yourself, it's just mad damage that you start to do. So really kind of pushing Diana hard here. Poppy was trying to ping to make something happen, but we were never going to do anything with Lydia there. They've been stupid at level 4 as well. Wouldn't be so bad if we level 6, because Poppy could have popped her ultimate, but and obviously same for me, but not to worry. Get a nice damage there if we do some big damage on her then. I tried to force here, take a turret hit to try and just scare her off so I can keep her there, because I didn't want her to recoil. I was hoping to try and get my Q off cooldown so that I could Q her, but I believe we don't get there in time. She just about, unfortunately not far away. I think that could have well been the death of her, and then obviously then you can then meditate and be cool. So I've now decided, I'm not hit level 6 yet, but she's gone. I'm winning CS. We've got 30 CS to her 9 CS, so that's a 21 CS lead. Highest Akali's beating me by 1, so we're going to come up here and make a gank onto Akali. Nasus puts the wither down, so it's going to allow us to hit the Q. I don't know if I assume we might have possibly hit her, but obviously she did use her spell shield. And I'm here like, shit, where is she? Silly Nasus really shouldn't have kind of walked in there like that, because obviously she threw a Q down and along with Ignite and did an E combo. It was just too much burst for Nasus to handle such early game, so probably wasn't the smartest thing to. He probably should have kind of waited around and waited for her to come to her, him possibly. It's not the end of the world, we picked up a kill ourselves. Or Nasus actually picked up the kill, so it kind of went alright, and we picked up the assist, so at least we get a bit of assist gold, so it's not too bad. Obviously you don't want Akali to get kills, but then in the same kind of respect you don't want Nasus to get kills. As you can see, he's gone for his Nectine Cloak, which just means he is just going to do, be ridiculous tanky against any kind of AP damage that she decides to throw off on him. So he should be alright. We've now hit level 6, so we got our ultimate up. We're attempting to reconnect. I hate spectator mode for the wrong reason it does this. Missed our big one there, that was pretty poor. It's bad times. We've got Poppy here trying to steal some of my lane. I'm pretty sure I start pinging her to fuck off. I hate when junglers start trying to nick my CS and then they put me off balance, so I missed every one during that whole period of time, which is never good, but there we go, bad times. So Udyr's really kind of camping my lane at the moment. He's trying to help Diana secure some CS and just try and pick me off if I can. As you can see that she's 30 CS behind me now. Easiest heist in the game. And the main reason because of it is just because my Q, I just Q and then you just literally just last it all the minions. If we're going to do it here, I'm sure it'd boom. And pretty much that's all the minions gone. And that's only with a blast from 1 and Doran's ring making us at 104 AP, so as you can probably imagine what it gets like when you have a death cap and you get a lynch bane behind you. It's pretty nice, but we're doing the job, which is the most important thing. Obviously she hasn't hit level 6 yet, that's all, just as we say that, and that's where she's going to have her sort of die potential. But obviously I feel I'm just strong, I can just constantly use my Q on a minion, so I don't even have to get close to her. I can even pop my Q on her like there. I think we might actually fight here. She actually missed her E though, so she didn't get that bonus armor magic penetration on me, which is never gonna help. Hovering around here, I feel like if I was playing right now I'd want to kill her, so I'm sure that we're going to try something. Here we go, we actually dive in here and we actually fuck it up. We throw the Ignite down a little bit late. I was hoping to do a bit more damage, but we took too much damage from the actual turret there, so it was bad times. It was worth a little try, so we're just going to meditate back up and we can get back in the lane while she can't do anything about it. Take an additional turret hit there, which is never too good. Wasted our Q, and I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm pretty sure I actually decide to come back knowing that Akali's missing. I'm like, nah, fuck it, I really want this, and then boom, Akali comes, but luckily we were close enough to the turret to get away. I don't think she comes back. She'd be pretty greedy if she was to dive me under the turret. I have a feeling something like that does happen at some point in the game though. So yeah, it's going alright. Unfortunately I backed. I had to get my boots and there's nothing I can buy, so I've decided to buy 3 health pots. I kind of regretted after buying them because your meditate just doesn't enough. I thought I might be able to use them, but really there wasn't much use for them because your meditate just heals you for so much anyway, and the cooldown's not too bad on it really. 33 seconds, but you just heals you up for so much. 407 that heals up for, it's crazy. Unfortunately we couldn't see that. Udyr did actually pick up a triple kill at bot lane. They were pushing really hard. I don't know why they were pushing so hard. I pinged to the talent that Akali was coming. As you see, we have no wards in that area. And then boom, triple kill onto Udyr, so which is never good. You never want to feed up Udyr. Here comes Akali. They all actually decide to gank me here. I think I do actually drop dead. I try to flash away. we have actually altered. We're trying to, unfortunately, our meditate isn't enough to heal us through all that burst damage of an Udyr and Akali plus Diana there. So a bit unfortunate. I think Akali picked up that kill then. Possibly. So at least Diana didn't get it. It's not the end of the world. Not much we can do about that. We had no wards on me. I don't think I actually buy any wards this game. I've got back into my lazy habit, just where I don't play mid lane, I just never ward. Top lane I always ward, so in theory I really should do it mid lane, but it's a lazy habit of mine. I did get back into ward in mid lane, but where I haven't played it for a little while, I think I've just got lazy again doing it. So I've got 160 gold there, you know, easily could have bought 1 or 2 wards and happy days, because there's nothing else I'm going to spend it on for anyway, so there we go. Such as life, you know, teaches me right, you know, shows you why you need wards all the time. But then what bush do you ward up? Do you go for the left side or do you go for the right side? Or do you go for both, but then you're investing quite a bit of money in that vision? I'd probably go for the left and go in towards his Wraith camp or something, because that's generally where he's most likely going to be. So, still farming up, bit by bit. Missed that one there somehow. Queue them to secure the last 2. So we're currently 69 CS, which is still the highest in the game. Akali's closest with 56, so still quite a lead. To Diana, who's only got 24 and is literally the only AP she has on her is a Doran's Ring, so not much going for in that respect. We start the fight here. She has actually popped an E on me. She does actually have blue buff. I was getting pretty annoyed this game because Poppy didn't give me 1 blue buff, and I started giving her a bit of shit for it. I was pretty annoyed. As to why she needed it. You know, she has a Spirit Stone, and we should be able to pick up the kill here. One last auto attack, boom. So that was happy days. I popped my E during this. Basically, your E, if any of you guys don't know, magically doubles the passive bonus for 10 seconds. So it basically means that I get an increased attack damage by 30. Obviously, but then whilst it's on cooldown, I lose that passive in total. So it was kind of worth it because you know, for the next sort of 10 seconds, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of damage, and during that 10 seconds that's when you're most likely going to kill someone, as we did, along with our ultimate, and it was GG. Nice little kill for us to pick up. First kill over Diana, along with our CS lead, which is almost 60 CS over her now. We do have a little Udyr here trying to make something happen, but not too scared of that guy. You know, if he does anything on me, once again I just meditate out of it, and GG. Can we get the big cast minion? We certainly can. Unfortunately, as like I say, we're not on spectator mode, we can only watch myself. Our team is picking up Dragon, which is always good. That's what we need. But once again, I'm going to make my way up top lane. I'm pretty sure Akali hasn't warded, and this is the reason why you have to ward. Coming up here, Nasus should get the Wither on. He has got it. We're going to Q in here. Nasus popped his ultimate, so all this AoE damage is going down there. We've choked her at night, but unfortunately we can't follow up with any damage, and we should literally just hit 1 Q and she will die. So we could have let the kill kind of go to Nasus there, but I was being the good guy mid lane, helping him get the kill, so I was like, fuck it, I want it. He could have probably been able to secure it, but you know, better safe than sorry. And at the end of the day, it helps me out just as much as it helps him anyway. And it just means that I'm going to be able to do insane Q damage, as I've now got 2 grand in the bank, which means I can afford my needlessly large rod now, and then almost be on towards my death cap, which is just GG. 97 CS to her 31, so we actually have a 65 CS lead over her. We do have Udyr coming in here to make the gank. We don't have our ultimate up, so we're literally just purely reliant on basement movement speed, which isn't too much. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive through this, unfortunately. But I was able to try. I was trying my hardest to try and make sure that Udyr got the kill, because obviously I didn't want to feed up Diana. You know, Udyr is now on 4-1. Getting told by Poppy that I suck. I don't know what that was meant to mean. I don't know what she wanted me to do in that situation. And so then that was it. Then that's when I flipped. I was like, how can you be saying I suck? So I started to rip into her. I'm sure there'll be some explicit words coming out shortly from myself. I can remember being wound up by that, to be honest. So I can't even move my camera. I start telling her Udyr is what I call it. You call it jungle. You look at Poppy, 4-1. She's taking all the kills for herself. Well, so is Udyr actually. I think what I meant by that is that he's been given Diana blue buff, whilst during that whole time Poppy was taking blue for herself, and I had mid turret taken down. I don't even know why she needs the blue. She's got a Spirit Stone, which is fine, and basically because I got no blue buffs this whole game, it affected my mana, so I eventually had to buy an Athenian's Unholy Grail, which I eventually built into, which I was annoyed by because it wasn't the item I wanted in my build. I lost a big damage item. It meant that I couldn't go for my Zhonya's or something, which I imagine would have been OP on you, but I had to replace that for my Athenians so that I could stay out and battle and fight, as there are some instances where I have, you will see that I have no mana whatsoever, and it's pretty annoying. We'll probably get to that point somewhere during this game. So we're currently still sticking at it, a little bit wound up by Poppy. Hasn't really done much for us, but we're still in the lead. And also, like I was saying, during that time she was taking blue buff, Udyr and Diana was taking my turret, which she could have easily went and defended, but she was too busy taking blue, so they secured mid turret. 150 gold for them all, and it's the most important turret to take down that mid lane. So yeah, the bronze plays, that's all I can say about it. But there we go. What do you expect? So we're all currently just hovering around here, nothing really happening. Nasus actually killed Akali up top lane, so Nasus is just getting to that point, he's completed a Spiritual Archer. Akali's really not going to do anything on him, and then he's going to be getting the bonus healing effects from Spiritual Archer along with his lifesteal, so he will just be absolutely destroying Akali now. Not much she will be able to do. Obviously she still have the burst potential of picking up with someone like myself, Ezreal or Janna really, but coming against Nasus with that Spiritual Archer, she's not really going to touch him. So we're all around this mid lane. Poppy's there. She eventually, I believe, does dive in. I don't know why. I think it was a bad idea for her to dive in. I'm pretty sure something goes on. We're all just hovering around here. They're pretty medium house, so I really felt we weren't really going to make too much happen. Especially with four of them there, and one being a Taric, so and Udyr, so they've got double stuns there, but she has popped in. She has popped her ultimate onto Diana, which I guess meant that she took no damage from them, so I guess which was one good thing. So she does pick up the kill on Diana there. We use our Q to try and alpha strike in, not really picking up much out of it. Poppy does get a bit too aggressive and does get shut down there. We're hovering around here, tried to pick up onto Varus. We do pick up the kill there. I see Udyr, I really want Udyr, but obviously as my Q is still on cooldown, start to meditate. I'm like, you what, Taric? You really think you're going to be able to beat a Master Yi? Start beating down on Taric. But unfortunately my cooldowns are too high, and I know that I'm not going to make anything happen there, so just play it safe. When we back out, we secured a kill from it. We're now 3-2 to 2 assists. We can pick up our first blue buff of the game now, no thanks to Poppy actually stealing their one away, with a little bit of help from Janna, which was very nice of her. Along with our 125 CS, which is almost 100, or about 90 up on their Diana, which is just insane to think about it when you say 20 CS is the equivalent of kill. So I've got another 4 kills on top of what I already have over her, and the fact she doesn't even have a kill on herself. Things aren't going well, as you can tell by her items with a Doran's ring and just a blast and one in there. Whilst myself having my completed sorcerer boots, and I should be able to back now easily and buy a death cap along with possibly a Sheen or something. I'm not sure what I will invest in. I can't remember. I think I invested in the Blast and one, if I'm correctly, because I couldn't I didn't have enough room slot for the Sheens, even though I could sell my health pots. So we buy a Blast and one, which is going to take our AP up to 317 by the 17-minute mark, which is pretty OP when you say my Q fully stacks off AP. So that's doing 617 damage alone on that. Then my Meditate then heals me up for 1200 HP within the space of 5 seconds. And now, I didn't realise this, I never actually checked it back, I now gain 250 armour and magic resist. Like, what the hell? That is just OP. That is just insane. We haven't been stacking up our E at all, so I don't know how well we actually get increased attack damage from that. Now up to 300 armour and magic resist, plus 1400 healing powers. So we're now here. They've kind of got caught out, I felt. Akali does kind of catch me out. I was kind of left on my own here. Get pulled in by Diana, so they have the increased magic penetration. I was trying to pop my W. For some reason it was on cooldown. I don't know if I'd done something to cause it to do that. So unfortunately we did get picked off there. It was a little bit unfortunate. We kind of went in a little bit too early without the team. I think we maybe should have waited for the Nasus to engage. Unfortunately we can't see the team fight, I don't think, unless we actually click off the... Oh, we can. We can see it. There we go. I don't think they are going to pick anyone up here. Nice ultimate by Varus, and it will keep them all at bay. Oh, Janna really overextended there. That was a bit of a silly death. There you go. What can you do? These things happen. But 13 to 10, pretty close game overall. We'll lock back on myself because we will be back in a second if it actually locks back onto us. There we are. The beautiful Master. So have a quick rundown of how our team's looking. Currently I'm the highest CS in the game by about 50 CS over anyone. NASA's 3 kills on him, he's got Spirit's Visage along with Giant Spout, so looking really nice. And Diana and Akali won't be touching him at all. Poppy's decided to actually go down the attack damage route with her Elder Lizard plus the BS sword there. Janna being good guy support with a Philosopher's Stone, Pink Ward and a Ruby Crystal there. And Ezreal's got a Bloodthirster, but his CS is terrible, 50 CS by the 19 minutes mark. Not really good, is it, for an AD carry? No excuses for that. Even our jungler's got more CS than him. Then we look at that Udyr. He's gone for his giant, whatever, I can't. It's giant something, I think. Spirit of the Ancient Golem, that's what it is. Plus the Giant's Power, a little bit of cloth armors there. Varus has got BS Sword, hasn't actually completed his Bloodthirster, so in that respect Ezreal's looking a bit nicer than him, considering he has a kill more and double CS almost. Kali's kind of got a mix of everything there really, hasn't got anything completed. Taric, general support items, and Diana's almost got a death cap, but you know, she's just so far behind unfortunately. There's not much she's going to be able to do. So we're coming up here. I think something interesting happened to see NASA's just got shut down, and I was like, well, saying that, I'm backing into mid lane for some reason. I think I should have really stayed up top, possibly because the minion wave was kind of pushing against them. I decided to come here and pick up the farm. I'm pretty sure they do start to push that turret though, I have a feeling. Yeah, you can see Diana still up there along with Kali and Udyr, so I believe we're going to make our way back up there. We're like, oh shit. There we go. We've now realised, so we're like, oh shit, let's go up top. Poppy's on her own. I'm pretty sure the turret does get dropped before we go there. Janna's stupidity in that. I was never going to come out around the backside because there's a Kali, Udyr and Diana, and Udyr's pretty fed, so as soon as he stuns me, it's just going to be GG. So for whatever reason, Janna's coming around the backside. True Shot Barrage coming down by Ezreal. We pop off Diana here, get the cooldown back onto our Q because we had our ultimate up, and I believe we pick up the triple kill. Like a boss, Mercy's ultimate OP, using our ultimate to run in there faster, and because we got the kill, it resets all our cooldowns, so we're able to do our Q again, we got the kill again, and obviously literally equating them to getting the triple kill, which was very nice, is what I wanted. Now 6 kills, 3 deaths, a nice amount of CS going for us. Nice clear rate going. We've got a death cap. No, for almost 3 grand sitting in the bank. So you know, straight away we could easily back and buy a Lynchbane or something, which would be pretty OP. We're going to be able to pick up this top tier 2 turret, which would be really nice. Varus, I don't think we're going to do anything here. He's too close to the turret, unfortunately. A little Alpha Strike, get some more gold in the bank. So that's actually taken us over 3,000 now, which is crazy to think that I have that much money in the bank, considering I already have a death cap and such. NASA's getting caught out by Varus ultimate. He is actually going to pop his ultimate, so that means the signal. I remember this part actually. I queued in there, so Janna then pops her ultimate, obviously not knowing what I was going to do or the effects of it, and it knocked me back into them. So I was quite lucky to get out. Lucky I had my ultimate and I was able to run away. And this was the part where I was complaining that I didn't have blue buff because I had no mana. I could do nothing. Literally, I had 1 mana to do a Q, and that was it. You know, I could do nothing else other than that Q, and I get picked up. I get picked off by Akali there because I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't meditate, I couldn't do anything. We all get kind of picked off here. I think we kind of overextended a little bit. We overstayed our welcome. I'm pretty sure I let Poppy know how I feel in the comments. 0 mana, thanks Poppy. So you know, look at her with her little blue buff, chilling out. She's got full mana. She's not even using any of her mana. Now, what's she going to use it to do? All she needs to do is ultimate. She is going to ghost away. I don't think she's going to get away from Akali. Sniped by Varus. GG. So we've now picked up our Lynchbane. Like I say, we had over 3 grand in the bank, so we can quite easily afford our Lynchbane, which is pretty OP. I don't think I can switch it around because it's a live game, but and there we go. Because I'm having these mana problems, I've now had to go for my Chalice of Harmony. Obviously, which is a nice item because it increases mana regen and so forth, and mana missing, and it means that I can build into Athene's and Holy Grail, which is quite a nice item to have. But I wouldn't have really built on Yeek. I just want to go straight up AP, so that I could just do insane damage. You know, instead of buying that, I'd look to build like a nice large rod to get my Zhonya's Hourglass, which would be nice and strong. but unfortunately Poppy actually says, I quote, "I need blue buff." There you are. So first world problems right there. We have caught out Akali here. Udyr's here, so we're not going to be able to make anything happen. A little invisible cloud's going to keep her alive for a little bit longer there. The Alpha Strike in here, not going to really do much, just to clear the wave, keeping it cool, keeping it all fresh. Looks like Ezreal's True Shot Barrage is about to come past. Not really going to do much. Hits Akali, but that's about it. I just about tickled her, I think, there. So whilst we wait ready for the lane to push up and for everyone to kind of group up mid, I'm just going to start trying to steal away their little walls, keep us in the keep the gold up nice and ticking. I don't know what's going to happen here. We're just floating around waiting for the moment. Can we do anything? That's the question on everyone's mind. We have no Poppy at the moment, so we are literally 4v5, so it's not the greatest, wouldn't mean the greatest time to fight if anything does go down, but we do have Nasus and myself. I do actually do a Q there and overextend, and Taric does pick up his stun on myself along with Udyr, so they all so pretty much I caused the engagement there. Nice heal by Poppy. Udyr is chasing me, put my Q down onto him. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to start meditating as Akali's trying to burst me down along with Udyr, but Poppy coming to the rescue trying to save me, but unfortunately my meditate couldn't do enough. I felt afterwards that I probably should have used my Q before my meditate, or after whilst I was doing it, Q it, so that I would actually have probably killed her and Udyr, and I wouldn't have died myself. But the burst potential from both of them is just too strong. Like Nasus is going down on Diana, Q to the face. He does have a withered, and that should be enough. Fighting in that Spirit Fire is just GG. Udyr's coming around the backside. Does Nasus know? Janna has flash, put the slow down. Can Nasus get the wither down? It is there. True Shot Barrage, miles away. The Q down by Nasus. I think Udyr is going to get away. Oh, the wither again. The ignite. The chomp. And how is Nasus going to escape? Here comes Varus. He's going to have to run away. And he shut down. So there was not much you could have really done about that. You know, picked up the kill on Udyr, which was nice, but unfortunately he was just a bit caught out there. So we've now sold our health pots. We don't even use them. Bought our Fiendish Codex so that we can obviously complete our things and Holy Grail. We need about 900 Gs before we can finish that off. So not looking too bad. 423 AP now, looking pretty strong. Obviously it could have been a lot better had we had an easily large rod instead of his. Poppy decides to come up here to try and piss me. I swear she just wants to piss me off this game, trying to rob all my farm. But there we go. Janna and Ezreal, Solo and Dragon down there, so it's going to be a nice amount of gold picked up from that. We are pushing that over here a little bit overextended considering we have no vision in the jungle, as you can see, bar this one ward right there, which looks like it's about timeout in 50 seconds. But the enemy team do seem to be hovering around that bottom side, so I'm okay. Gotta nick the golems, and I think we may about back away from here. There's not really too much we can do unless we decide to go mid lane. What are we doing? We're thinking about it. Decisions. So this is the problem here. This was pretty bad by us, pretty nearly played by our team. Ezreal and Janna were backed, taking far too long on the shop. As you can see, they still haven't moved yet. Poppy's all the way over on our jungle side here. I was all the way over in their jungle, so I'm miles away, and Nasus, for some reason, farming down bot lane. So they pick up our mid tier 2. We haven't even got there, so nice secure by them. Myself and Poppy, would have been no point us running over there. We would have instantly killed. For whatever reason, Akali decides to flash over this wall. Wasted a flash because I literally just I did pop my meditate. I had to cancel it because I didn't want to stay there too long as the whole team was coming. Obviously they did pick the kill up Janna, which wasn't too bad, but we were able to pop our ultimate and get away. We've got our speed boots, so I'm like, oh shit, we need our speed boots. We need to get here super quick. We don't have our ultimate up. We're trying to get here as quick as possible. Nasus does drop down. We pop a Q down. Poppy does pick the kill there, so it means I don't think our ultimate was up, so our cooldowns wouldn't reset anyway, so not the end of the world. Poppy, will she be able to kill Udyr here? They're on the chase for him. Surely with Ezra you can just use his arcane shift and then Q him, you should be able to get him. We're going to chase Taric down. I don't feel we're actually be able to kill him, purely because of our cooldowns. He's checked the exhaust down. I'm sure he will just eventually stun me, and that's going to be that. I've decided to give up and just take the farm instead and push this mid lane turret, as it'd be pointless just chasing him for all day. We've pretty much almost aced their team. I think it was what, free for one engagement, so this is when you want to push your turrets. But unfortunately, Poppy and Ezreal too busy chasing Udyr, what they didn't get him, so for that reason we were kind of out of position, and obviously we also didn't have the wave to go with us, so it was bad times. Not the Underworld, you know, we pushed them off our turret, which is the main thing. We've got a kill lead by 5 kills, but it's alright. No, 6-5 now, we've got a couple of deaths, so that's just me being a bit newbie on Master Yi. I think in some situations I possibly could have survived or did something a little bit different, but I'm still learning Master Yi, still trying to get my head around him, but I found him good fun. I'm pretty sure there's still a couple more kills to be picked up before the end of the game. I'm pretty sure it's not over just yet. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we're going to take this Wraith camp and then we're back away. Unless Udyr has something to say about that. I think Nasus gets caught here actually, so we don't actually end up backing away. We have to go give Nasus a hand. He has popped his ultimate, but they're putting a lot of burst down. Janna pops her ulti just to knock them back. I don't know what the idea behind that was. Poppy, for whatever reason, decides to jump in here. I couldn't believe it. So we pop our ultimate, we get the Q off, able to pick up the kill on Varus there. Diana gets dropped by Poppy herself. Our Q's back up, so we actually do an Alpha Strike. Poppy picks up the double kill, and we pick up a double kill for ourselves as well. And there is Taric. Who's going to get it? Will I get the triple kill or Poppy? Or will Nasus get it? Oh no, I got the double kill. I thought I got Freezer on that. Maybe, I'm pretty sure I got Freezer on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, nevertheless, I was one of the first, well, not the first time playing Master Yi mid, but first time in a long while playing him. He's never been a champion, like I say, that interests me. But he was good fun. You know, there's certainly the potential there with his Alpha Strike's just OP, and how well he stacks off his AP is crazy. I'm sure that would probably be changed one day. But there you go, that's Master Yi ticked off the list anyway, so I'd obviously rather done it as a live gameplay, but I wasn't recording the game at the time, so I thought, I don't know when I'm going to play Master Yi. It was quite a good fun game. It was a high scoring CS game, early game. We'll see our CS kind of drifted off a little bit late game as we weren't really farming, but we destroyed Diana by about 100 CS at one point, plus kills, so it was GG in that respect. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and you take it easy and have a good day. Peace.